Now let's get into this mess. Let's talk about David Harbour and this drama surrounding Millie Bobby Brown. Now, I was not expecting over the weekend to come across a story regarding Millie Bobby Brown filing a harassment suit against David Harbour. Now, I will say this. She hasn't come out and addressed this, and David Harbour hasn't come out and addressed this. This is all coming from the Daily Mail, and all the tabloids are starting to pick it up. So let's just get into it and then I'll give my overall thoughts. So the Enola Holmes actress filed a lengthy complaint about Harbour before the series started filming its fifth and final season. Daily Mail reported on Saturday. Now, Rexford Brown, Harbour, and Netflix did not immediately respond to Page Six's request for comment. Millie Bobby Brown filed a harassment and bullying claim before they started shooting the last season, a source told the outlet. There were pages and pages of accusations. The investigation went on for months. Now, Harbour, who's 50, reportedly faced an internal investigation over Brown's claims, though the outcome of the inquiry is unknown. Additionally, Brown, who's 21, allegedly filmed the series finale accompanied by a personal representative on set. The Hellboy star was allegedly not accused of any sexual impropriety in the complaint. So we need to reiterate that there was no sexual harassment, sexual assault, any of that other stuff. It was just saying that it was bullying and all this other mess. Now, in the popular horror series, Brown, of course, wait, first of all, is Stranger Things horror? I would think more supernatural than anything. So, Brown portrays main character 11, while Harbour plays her father figure, Police Chief Jim Hopper Jr. Now, in 2021, Harbour opened up about how he feels protective over Brown as they started working together when she was just a child. Now, we should point out that she was 12 at the time when she came on and did the show, and David Harbour was 41 when the show came out in 2016. And we're coming up on 10 years, 5 seasons of a show in 10 years. Make that make sense, but okay. And they done paid Netflix $400 million for 8 episodes. Really? Okay. And it was against wanting to put it in the theater, which I thought would have been dumb because I'm like, y'all need to make that money back somehow. He said, Millie and I have always had a sort of special relationship because I knew her when she was so young. I knew her before any of this big fame hit. This is what he said on the episode of That Scene with Dan Patrick podcast at the time. I have a real protective feeling for her. I have a real, worry. I worry about her and the fame and all that she has to struggle with. Well, it seems like she's been able to hold it together so far. I mean, look, she's married to the son of John Bon Jovi, Jake Bon Jovi. Shout out to his father. His band is about to do 9 dates at the Garden. I'm like, damn, y'all about to do something similar. It feels like a residency almost. Y'all doing 9 dates at MSG, and they're probably going to sell it all out. So that should be interesting. And I'm sure Millie Bobby Brown will be there with her husband, cheering on her father-in-law. So the Smile singer hinted that. Oh, so here's the thing. What I think has been going on with all of this. The harassment, I feel like if this is true, has aligned with the fact that this all stems from his relationship with Lily Allen, who I'm not sure, are they divorced or they still or are they in the throes of divorce? So yeah. So in case a lot of you haven't been paying attention, Lily Allen released an album called West End Girl. Every time I think of that, I think of the Pet Shop Boys. Because they do have a song called West End Girls. So that was probably a play on that or the fact that she is from the West End. I don't know. But she calls her out West End Girl. She has a song on the record called Pussy Palace. Oh my God. Now, if you want to know like a good shady read in lyrical form and sung with with so much bite and sarcasm, listen to that song. Taylor Swift. Now, let me put my mouth to the microphone. Wait, let me hold it. Taylor Swift, take note. This is how you read a bitch down to the ground if you want to come for your ex in a damn conversation. I just want to say that because, she be coming up in here with her little reads and it comes across very much like grade school, like you still in the 10th grade, going like trying to get over a schoolboy crush. Like it don't have that moxie, it don't have that bite. But when I was listening to that song and she started dropping jewels and started going in on the girlfriend that he was doing, what's her name, Madeline? Child, I gagged when I listened to that song. So it is a good album. I know there was somebody that said that she's a has-been. I'm like, really? Because her album is doing relatively well, and people are here for it. So Lily Allen is not a has-been. It's just she hasn't done music in a long time because she was being a wife and a mother and all that other stuff. She wasn't out here being all like, oh, I gotta have a new record out every year just so hi, I'm over here, I'm relevant. Hello, pay attention to me. Like that's not every artist don't work like that, especially because from Lily Allen came out. She's like of my generation. Because I remember some of the songs and stuff that she came out with in like the 2000s and things of that nature. So yeah, there was like they've been together 4 years and they broke up because of they said his alleged infidelity. But the reality, well, the gag is, and the rumors are, is that they both had an open relationship. She understands he's traveling, he's an actor, she's traveling, she's a singer. So yeah, they got their high sex drives, whatever the case is. You go off and do your dirt, I'm gonna go off and do my dirt. But you gotta realize these are strangers. You get it in skeet skeet in a condom, whatever, send them bitches on their way, and vice versa. These guys can bang out my coochie, and I'm gonna send them on their way. But we're not getting attached. We're not trying to formulate relationships with these people because we have a marriage. We provide the intimacy of the relationship. Sexual stuff, you need to get you need to empty out your balls. You need to empty out the clip and the gun, the boom boom gun, then you go over there and do what you got to do. But don't come over here and start catching feelings or doing secretive, sneaky shit. And that's what apparently what he did and broke the rules. And she's like, okay, well, now, nope. And you're not going to be forthright with what you're doing, and you won't be messy, allegedly. Then I can't be bothered. And that's what happened, according to the story. So I'm thinking what all this is that with all that drama that was circulating between David and Lily, he brought that to work. Because I always am of the motto that if I'm going through some things, any personal stuff with a relationship, you leave that shit before you walk into work, you leave it at the door. You don't bring that, you don't carry your baggage from home into your professional stuff. Like I know how to switch that on like that. When I'm in work mode, oh, whatever I'm dealing with in the end of the day is left behind me. And then when I go home, then I could wallow in my own misery or be ready to beat a motherfucker ass for doing me wrong. But oh, wait, I can't be catching no damn assault charges anymore. Been there, done that. I ain't about that life no more. I am a reformed Christian. And if you believe that last part, then I got a house in Boca to sell you, and I don't do real estate. So, yeah, I think that's what all that is. Hopefully they work all this out. This is bad timing, of course, because Stranger Things is a new season. I can't remember when exactly. I think isn't it supposed to come out around Thanksgiving? Like Stranger Things, a new season is about to drop soon. Um, and the Daily Mail coming out with this gossip. And you know they good for being messy over there at the Daily Mail. And I feel like that's where everybody's getting this source of information from. But yeah, so far he hasn't said anything, she hasn't said anything. So we're just gonna have to follow some of the rumor until they come out and say what the tea is. And even if this is true, I know Millie probably pissed because she was like, I want to keep this in house. I don't want this to get out. Like, and now we still have to do press for this show. And I already feel like they're probably going to put David Harbour, like take him off the promotional situation because the trades are going to want to, all the people that's interviewing him is going to want to ask about the rumors. But if you have the kids there, I don't know. They might now Netflix and them are going to have to figure out, oh God, how do we address this? Because this is around the time promoting the show, or do they pull the legacy media card, which is, oh, don't y'all ask no hard hitting questions. So this is the big question we all want to know. Is it true? Like what's going on? Miley was good. Like we want to know the tea. So I'll definitely keep you guys abreast of the story as it develops because I'm like, there's really nothing more to add to it except to give you all a little bit of all the information that we have. But yeah, there's really nothing to bring up because she hasn't addressed it and said if any of it's true. So we're just gonna have to follow in the rumor for now, but I'll definitely keep you guys abreast of the story as it develops. So I want to hear from you all. What do you think of this story? Whatever your thoughts are on this Millie Bobby Brown, David Harbour situation, which basically means when Stranger Things. So I'm gonna be watching that show hard and try to see if I can notice any kind of tension between them. Because yeah, you could deliver your lines and you could do whatever needs to be required, but sometimes you could tell with people energy something's a little off or whatever. So I'll be watching. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.